everyone, welcome to a new game. This is Shadowrun Dragonfall, Director's Cut. As promised, we're gonna continue on with the Shadowrun trilogy. This is the second one in that series of games. Now this will be completely blind, unlike the playthrough I have on the previous game, Shadowrun Returns. And yeah, let's jump into it. So, the year is 2054. The promise of opportunity and anonymity draws you to the free city of Berlin, the Flux State, a grand experiment in social order. Corporations tread carefully here. Even the great dragon Loffer only has so much sway in the constantly evolving power structure of Berlin. The perfect place for a savvy Shadowrunner to disappear and begin anew. If only it were that simple. Seattle, that meant switch. Look at this. Alright. Your current global difficulty setting is normal. Normal difficulty provides a balanced combat experience and is suitable for most new players. Alright. Okay, we can change it any time, so let's go hard again. I like the hard difficulty of the previous one. So female. Let's randomize it again. So today, well, I mean right now it's the 3rd of May, so let's be a dwarf. And May, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rigor! Hell yeah! Yeah, so this is where I went wrong last time. So. Oh. Alright, so I don't particularly like any of the portraits, so I just created this little one as me. Spend your karma. Karma represents the experience characters earn while running the shadows and achieving goals. Karma is used to improve attributes and skills. An attribute or skill rating can be increased by spending karma equal to the next increment of that rating. Thus, improving your body from 4 to 5 requires you to spend 5 karma points. You have some karma available now to customize your character. Yeah. Etiquette is about knowing how to behave in various social situations. The right etiquette can give you an edge in certain conversations. Choose an etiquette from the list below. Choosing an etiquette does not cost karma, and each etiquette can only be chosen once. Okay. If I go, I think in Returns I chose this based on the year, and we ended up with security. I would like to change it up a bit, but I don't know how. Can't think of a way. Alright. I'm gonna spell Dragonfall. D-R-A-G-O-N-F-A-A-double-L. Ooh, a socialite. Holy shit. Many runners use a street name, handle, or working name, names like Half-Jack or Lady Zed. Others stick with their given name or adopt a nickname. Please choose a name for your character. So, we're a dwarf, we're hackers, or sorry, Deckers. Alright, will be Lil Decky. The Arfeld Manor Run. Life was good. Easy jobs, regular pay, a reliable crew. But things went south, and you had to drop off the grid. Put a bullet in the past and start fresh somewhere new. The promise of opportunity and anonymity draws you to the free city of Berlin, the Flux State, a grand experiment in social order. Corporations tread carefully here. Even the great Dragonfall only has so much sway in the constantly evolving power structure of Berlin. The perfect place for a savvy Shadowrunner to disappear and begin anew. And, as luck would have it, home to your old partner in crime, Monica Schaefer. I have no idea how to pronounce any of the German words, and I am very, very sorry. It's your third run with Monica and her team, an old castle old fast, 1 hour east of Berlin, perched on a hill overlooking the countryside. The job is standard. Smash and grab. Crack the vault, grab the data, get out in one piece. A mediocre payday, but work is work. As the team gathers for Monica's pre-run briefing, you pause to take in your surroundings. The Arfeld Manor 2054, 1 hour east of Berlin. The estate grounds are silent, save for the faint whistling of the wind. Your team gathers near a side entrance to the old castle hold fast, cloaked in darkness. The night is peaceful. You know it won't last. You know it for what it is. A pleasant illusion that will shatter at the sound of the first gunshot. Holy shit, she's really cool looking. Listen up, folks. Monica Schaffer. You ran with her back in the day. Now she's your team leader. Your decking skills may be sharp, but hers are Nova hot. Running with Monica is like taking a masterclass in IC breaking. We're on a tight oh my god, I can't read. We're on a tight timetable. I want to enter the estate, find the basement, open the data vault, extract the files, and bolt. 10 minutes, top to bottom. Dietrich. Trying to get home in time for the Wurm talk, love. Dietrich. Shaman. The old man of the team. He smiles at her, his facial tattoos reeling in the moonlight. Oh my god, I cannot read today. Monica's eyes twinkle with mischief. Maybe. How many times have I told you? You can't trust anything that comes out of a dragon's mouth. That trade trash will rot your brain. It's educational. Besides, this should be a milk run. Security is supposed to be light. A few automatic weapons, no armor. Little luck, they'll never know we were here. It's like old times, eh? Monica's smile returns, more wistful this time. The moonlight catches her face at a strange angle. Yeah, just like old times. Glory. Milk run or not, we should be careful. Glory, razor-clawed street samurai. Her voice is cold and neutral. Okay, can I just say that these portraits are so much cooler than the ones in the character customization. I am so jealous. Oh shit, I didn't read. I'm sorry, I didn't read the previous one. They may only be private security, but their bullets don't know that. I can patch you up if I have to, but I'd rather not have to. You people need to relax. We're professionals, remember? Monica raises her arm and speaks into a wrist-mounted comlink. A darkened face shimmers on the view screen. Aiga, are you in position? The comlink crackles and the response comes back low and soft. Softer than you'd expect from a troll. Affirmative. The alarm lines have been cut, and I have a clear line of fire on the estate service entrance. When you exit the building, the path will be clear. Excellent. Thank you, Iger. Just doing my job. Iger out. The comlink goes dark. Monica winks at you as she drops her arm. See? We're professionals. Alright, people. Enough chatter. Our client wants the data from the vault, so we get him the data from the vault. Quick, quiet, and quick. You said quick twice. Worm talk is done tonight. Glory raised an eyebrow. Slightly. I told you. It's educational. Okay, I don't know. What is that? Worm talk. Your gear and some weapons line in the back of the van. Grab a weapon. I'm gonna be a sniper. Beta jack. Yeah. Alright, come on. Wait. Alt. Is there something here? No. My god, you guys are fucking... Alright. Come here, puppy. Alright, keep the team alive and get to the lower floor. Oh my god. A private museum. The owner of this estate must have money to burn. A variety of remarkable, well-preserved Slavic artifacts. The complete skeleton of a... Oh my god, I couldn't read. Theropod dinosaur. It appears to be genuine. Okay. From the bat, major improvement, the fact that I can, like, read the text again, although I really wish these things were bigger. Ooh. The vase in this case looks both very old and very valuable. A fine scroll work of lapis and gold leaf decorates its exterior, and the interior shimmers with the organic beauty of abalone shell. Your fixer could probably move this thing in a heartbeat. You can't help but notice that glass encasing looks awfully flimsy. Maybe I'll come back for you later. The cask in this display case decorated with inlaid... I'm gonna do an F5. Game. Alright, so I only get one chance at making a decision, like the previous game. Okay, well, if you want me to go there, like the gamer that I am, we go the opposite direction. What the hell? You are now in turn-based combat mode. Each character in your team has an action pool. Spend his actions on movement, attacks, or using spells and items. Once your team's turn is complete, the enemy team will move and attack. Additional tutorial information is available from the reference guide, which can be accessed in the upper right corner of your PDA menu. Thank you. Oh my god, this is oh my god, this is so different. Nice. What are you? Throwing knife? How many throwing knives do you have? Nice. That's okay. What? 51. Oh wow. Boom. Wait, what about my... Never mind. Come to the terminal. Security node. Security alert response plan Quebec 6. Matrix operations lock it. HTR responding. Override matrix operations door lock. Cool. That should be good, right? Oh, I see. Damn. Holy crap. fair. This is 49, this is 61. Oh! My gosh. Jesus. What the hell? Like... Control... Alright. Damn. Good. Good. Hard razors. Oh. Nice! Good job, buddy. How is that not a flank? Oh my gosh. Alright, little decky. Oh, the line of sight is blocked, huh? Damn. Dumbass. Damn. Good lord, man. Oh my gosh. What is the matter with you? Oh my gosh. This is insane, is what it is. What is this? Accuracy is increased. Oh my god. Is she running away? Oh my lord. There you go. Jesus. Okay, they actually recover some HP. After that. Alright. Good job, people. Oh. Check it. A Decker. Because I think she's better. So. Alright, Monica, here we go. It's okay. Alright, do we have... I hurting myself? That is ridiculous. Well, at least now I know. Good job. Why are you in the red? Okay. That explains it. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Should not have done that. Alright, let's go. Pay data. Okay, we got some type of schedule. Taking it now would just be a bad idea. Okay. Alright then. Enemy turn. Why? I mean, I don't really lose anything just by shooting, so... Jesus. $27, $33. Boom. Damn. Crap. There you go, bitch. Oh, I thought he had oh man, I thought he was dead. Oh, crap. Alright, motherfucker. Shit. There you go. Good job. Good job. Oh. That works. Jesus. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sakes, man! Come here. That is absolutely ridiculous, and I just can't prove it. Fuck! Piss off. Oh my goodness gracious. Why though? No! What the? Oh no. What? I did not mean to do that. How the hell is that not a flank, though? Piss off, man. Done. Good lord. Like, I really appreciate the fact that they recover HP after a fight. And even my robot is better. Yes, yeah, you know what? The difficulty is much bigger. The Heartfelt Manor run. So far, so good. If your skirmish with security set off any alarms, you don't hear them. Really? So what the fuck are these guys? Anyways, Monica leads the rest of the team downward into the basement of the Heartfelt Manor. Your payday is waiting. The data vault lies ahead. So, Dietrich eyes the door, then turns to Monica. That's a big freaking vault, Liebchen. Bigger than on the schematic. The schematic didn't have a date. Our client may have old intel. Still, our instructions were clear. The data we're looking for should just be on the other side of this door. Monica combs a hand through her hair, parting it to reveal a black plastic sheath over data jack. A quick jaunt into the matrix, a little digital hand waving, and I'll have this thing wide open. Be right back. A burst of static crackles through the tiny speaker on Monica's comlink. Iger, still in position outside the estate. Hold on, Monica. Who's in charge while you're jacked in? Monica rolls her eyes. Dietrich fixes his stare intently on the vault door. Glory looks cold and distant, just as she always does. We've been through this before, Iger. You're not in the KSK anymore, and that chain of command nonsense doesn't fly in the shadows. We don't need rules and regulations to guide us. The same principles that apply to the Flux states. Please, spare me the lecture. Your politics have nothing to do with this. Best get used to it, Iga love. Look, it's a simple question. Years of experience tell me that it needs an answer. Ooh. Why don't I take a crack at the door instead? Let me show you what I can do. No offense, little decky, but this is my team, and at least for now, I handle the grid work. Then you need a second in command. Come on, Monica, put someone in charge, and let's get on with the mission. Monica stares at the screen on her wrist for a moment, clearly irritated. Then that twinkle appears in her eye again. She smiles at you as she speaks into her comlink. Very well, we'll do this one Iger's way. While I'm jacked in, Lil Decky is in charge. There's a pause, then Iger's voice crackles out of the comlink again. Lil Decky, did I hear you right? You're putting the rookie in command? Listen, Iga, you asked for a decision and you got one. This is ridiculous. I know this is a joke to you, Monica, but I'm telling you. Monica's tone is all business. Evidently, she has heard enough. Decision's made. You have your answer. Acknowledged. Without another word, Iger's image flickers in face from Monica's communicator. Sorry about that. Iger can be inflexible. The legacy of long military career, but she knows what she's doing, and she means well. Wait, Iger's a she? Oh my god. Okay. I had no idea. I thought Iger was a dude. And I am sorry for misgendering you, Iger. No sweat. I'll buy her a beer and talk it out after the run. Good woman. Iger's skills and experience are invaluable to his team. It would be good to have her on your side. Okay, enough chatter. Let's get this done. Monica turns towards the door, fingers poised on the controls of her cyber deck, then glances back at you with a grin. See you on the other side. Then she punches it, projecting your consciousness into cyberspace, her fingers harmonizing in the smooth, rhythmic staccato that only an expert decker can achieve. She's dead. Without warning, Monica's back arches violently and her head jerks back, silencing her terrible screams. Muscle spasm ripple through her face, and her jaw snaps shut, sending a mist of blood spraying from between her teeth. You look down to see a nub of pink flesh hit the floor, the tip of her tongue. The room explodes into action. Glory leaps towards Monica, her hand outstretched to yank the cord from her data jack. Dietrich surges forward to wrap the team's fallen decker in a bear hug, holding her against the convulsions that rack her body. With Monica's unearthly screams still ringing sharply in your head, you are only dimly aware of the door slamming shut behind you. I'm gonna smash it. The cyber deck was constructed to withstand a bomb blast. Try as you might, you can't manage to crack its casing, let alone damage its internal circuitry. While you beat on the deck in vain, Glory manages to yank the cord out of Monica's head. A wisp of oily blue smoke traces its way from her data jack to the ceiling. The commingled scents of charred meat and ozone fill the air. You've seen the effects of biofeedback before, but nothing like this. Shit. Suddenly, Monica's eyes flutter open. Muscle tremors continue to distort her face, and blood oozes between her lips. You see the muscles in her jaw tensing and the look of concentration in her eyes. She's struggling to speak. Oh no. Just stay with us, Monica, okay? We're going to get you out of here. Save your breath. She's had a stroke, a bad one. She'll be dead before we're even back to the van. Isn't there anything we can do to help her? I know what I'm going to do. Dietrich leans in close, his nose hovering inches away from Monica. His voice is soft, almost a whisper. Liebchen, is Dietrich. Tell me what did this to you. Slowly, painfully, Monica wrestles her jaw open. The blood welled up in her mouth comes pouring out in a slick, covering her chest. She expels a thick, guttural sound that might be a word. Satisfied, she closes her eyes and forces her mouth to make the shapes she needs. Fear. With an effort, Monica opens her eyes again and meets yours. You see pain and fear in her gaze, and something else. Hope. Feuerschwinge. Feuerschwinge. What the fuck does this mean? A sudden spasm jerks Monica's head back again. She grunts, then her chin drops to her chest, and her head lolls to one side. Her eyes fix on an object in the next room, a computer terminal. The soft light of a cursor blinks on its recessed screen. Slowly, she attempts to speak again, but the only sound that emerges is a long, strangled croak. A look of resignation washes over Monica's face, and she stops fighting. Her gorgeous, slick jaw goes slack, and she dies. Monica, no, this can't be happening, and I didn't read the rest. Game saved, huh? Damn. Okay, that guy ran away. Ooh, okay. Good job. Damn. Is that a... Never mind. It's okay. Damn. Good. Damn. Good job. Hell yeah. Alright. Summon spirit. That is locked. Alright. Come on, little buddy. MCPOS Building Maintenance Software 101 Command Line Interface. Internal memory, check some invalid lil decky. Doberman drone. This terminal's sprinting your name out over and over again, Lil Decky. You better get over here. Oh god. Dietrich scans the room nervously. They've sealed the door behind us. We've got to find another way out of here. What are you doing? I think Monica may have inserted a bug into the system before she died. What's it for? Something tells me we're going to have more company soon. I don't know yet. Watch my back while I figure this out. Text continues to scroll down the terminal screen. A problem has been detected with a core component of MCPOS. Restore MCPOS factory default settings? Yes, no. Warning, restore process will take several minutes to execute. Connected doors and peripherals will be disarmed when complete. Hit the Y key. Processing request, 0% complete. As you watch, the number of on the screen slowly begins to climb. This is going to take a while. You glance down at the second screen to see that the facility is on high alert. In place of a simple data vault, it seems you stumbled upon some kind of massive underground complex. A map of the old fast grounds indicates that security forces are en route from multiple angles. The door is currently being rebooted by the system's restore process as flashing a dull red. If you're reading this display correctly, the only exit from this room is the old fast old servant's entrance on the western side of the building. Iger. At that moment, Iger's image winks onto your comlink with a crackling sound. The image is graining, flickering in and out. What's going on down there, rookie? Talk to me. Monica's down, Iger. The vault was a setup. What? I'm sorry, Iga. We couldn't save her. Now we have to get out of here. Look for an old servant's entrance to the west of the main grounds. We'll rendezvous with you there. Iger's silence is thick, but when she finally responds, her tone is professional. Roger that. Lori turns her face to you, her movement smooth and robotic. Her voice comes out in a frosty monotone. What's the play, Lil Decky? Our escape route will open in a minute. We hold tight until then. By hold tight, you mean sit here and fry anyone who comes to the door, don't you? Pretty much, yeah. Dietrich's pained expression twists into a mask of hate. His hands begin to glow with prime energy. I can do that. I thought so. When the door locks disarm, we make a break for it. Until then, we make them play for Monica. Dietrich and Lori nod in agreement. Alright, the question is... I don't think this is a door, and ultimately I think that is my goal, so I'm gonna start holding the fort here, if I can. Damn. 9 turns? Okay. I want you to come here. Okay, we heard a noise. I just don't know from where. Oh, no wound. Oh, wow, great. Alright. Fuck! Oh no. Okay, okay, okay. What? Okay. Jesus. This is an 8. Oh my lord. Fuck. Alright, one down. 30 something, 50 something. Good. 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 Jesus Christ. The figure loping toward you is big, even for an orc. The majority of his body is sheathed in a suit of heavy overlapping plates. What you can see of his face looks raw and slick, like gold scar tissue stretched tight over his skull. He wears an expression of supreme confidence. Alright, friends, playtime's over. All you Shadowrunners are the same. Skulling, sneaking. Steal a vase or two from the museum. No harm. Maybe I'll let you scamper away into the night. But now it's too late for that sort of generosity. Visitors aren't welcome down here. The gaping maw of the minigun jerks upward, an impatient gesture loaded with malice. Drop your weapons and surrender. That's military-grade armor he's wearing, Wildeki. Hardened against small arms fire. We'll have a tough time getting through it. I'm less concerned about the armor than I am about the minigun. Those things can tear a man in half. You have 3 seconds before you open the hose. Step out here and surrender, and I promise I'll make this easy. Something tells me you're gonna kill us either way. True, I can't deny it, but wouldn't it be easier if you didn't fight back? Dirk shrugs, and you hear the distinctive whir of... What the hell is whir, or weir, or wire? I don't know how to read that. Of his Vindicator's motor spinning up to speed. The barrels begin to blur as he wheels the weapons to face you. Oh no. I'm almost... Oh no, I'm not. Thought I was. Jesus. It's okay. Survive 4 turns. Damn. For fuck's sakes, man. Oh, what the hell? Alright. Fuck. Okay. What? But what is this? Is this an enemy? Because it's white and these are red. Oh man. I mean, I think I fumbled the game. Okay, he missed. Never mind, it is an enemy. Okay, well, nice crit. The motherfucking grenades, man. Is she dead? Not yet. This is terrible. Okay, your door unlocks without click. Your escape route is clear. I don't think I'm gonna be able to escape. Like, she's gonna be behind. Like, I'm gonna get shot in the back. Dead. This is fucked up. Dead. What the hell? How did that work? How the fuck did that work? Iga rises from her corpse. Strewn perch at your approach. What? Iga rises from her corpse-strewn perch at your approach. Oh, she looks dead. Okay. From the look on her face, it's obvious that she's already sized up to the situation. I knew this was going to happen. I fucking knew it. We can talk about this later. For now, we need to bug out. Tell me something I don't know. I guess left the side of the van. Piling people. And Lil Decky, when we get back to the cruise bazaar, we're gonna have a little talk. No, we're gonna have a talk amongst everyone. The cruise bazaar. Cruiseburg, home to nearly 500,000 people and, until very recently, Monica Schaefer. Once a melting pot of cultural diversity, it's now a chaotic mess of wealth and poverty, crime and commerce, anarchy and control. It's also home to your own little slice of Berlin, a neighborhood that locals call the Cruise Bazaar. The Kreuz Bazaar, I don't know how to read German, I'm so sorry. A safe port in the eye of a storm. The ride back to the Cruise Bazaar is quiet. No one is in a talking mood. As the van veers past potholes and garbage piles, the glare of streetlights and neon signs plays across your window, painting the world in a kaleidoscope of garish colors. Soon, the van rounds a corner and skids to a halt in a narrow, crumbling alley. This is as far as Berlin's chaotic streets will take you. Your team wordlessly debarks the vehicle and climbs down into a disused section of the U-Bahn tunnel system. A well-kept secret providing your team safe passage into the Cruise Bazaar. Your safe house waits on the other side. Let's get inside. Can't happen fast enough, love. The sooner we get in, the sooner I can get drunk. I mean, I think you need help. You step inside and the squalor of the disused U-Bahn tunnel gives way to the warmth of your safe house. A man waits inside, silhouetted against the dim fluorescent lighting. Paul Amsel. Something bad has happened, hasn't it? He steps forward, revealing a pale and expressionless face, light glinting off of steel-rimmed glasses. Paul Amsel, your team's fixer and landlord, part dealmaker, part information broker, one of the most well-connected men in Berlin. His eyes sweep across the team as he takes it all in. The grim faces, the hard stares, Iger's fury, Monica's absence. I had a feeling. How did she... His face has gone ashen. He swallows. Takes a moment to chew on the words before spitting them out. How did it happen? Something in the vault security system cooked her brain. It was too quick to be black, I see. Glory nods, her motions robotic and spare. Monica died of a biofeedback-induced stroke. That's right. Iger thrust a gloved finger into your chest, and this idiot stood by and let it happen. First of all, this makes absolutely no sense. At all. I volunteer to do it. Monica stepped in and wanted to do it herself. Period. And by this time, I'm fucking positive that Iger was still listening. We're still listening in to the comlink. So fuck you. Fuck your bullshit. Let it happen. She jacked in, she screamed, and she seized. By the time we saw she was in trouble, it was already too late. Yeah, because you never bothered learning what to look for. Muscle contractions and microtremors are good indicators of a decker in distress. I'm assuming you didn't have anyone keeping an eye out for those? No, if you had, my friend wouldn't be lying dead in a basement. Bitch, I'm not even a medic! Oh, shove off, Iga. We were all on the lookout for physical security, Lil Decky included. Throwing her under the bus isn't going to help anything. Under a bus is exactly where she belongs. Iger turns to face Dietrich. She towers over him, but he stands his ground. I respect you, Dietrich. You know that. But you don't have my training. None of you have. Monica was good. She was the best, right? But she was also overconfident. She treated the job like it was a game. Do that long enough and you're gonna get burned. Iga turns her focus back to you. If you had been paying attention, you'd have figured all of this out on your own by now. You'd have known that Monica needed watching as much as that door. Bitch, fuck you! Enough, Iga. Amsel's voice is hoarse, his expression blank. Enough. Iga pushes ahead, heedless of the interruption. Her voice remains measured, but there's fire in her eyes. How many seconds pass between Monica's first convulsion and her plug getting pulled? 4? 5? Do you know how much damage biofeedback can do to a Decker's brain in 5 seconds? Oh, fucking hell. I can't stand her already. Look, this won't... You don't have to answer that. Of course you know. Monica died while you stood there and watched. This is all your... That is enough! Amsel's voice comes out in a roar and his fist smashes down the desk behind him. Iger, you and Ildeki can have it out later, but I've had enough. What the fuck did I do? Man, fuck you too, Paul. We need to talk action. Our client sent you into something much bigger than he'd let us believe. I want to know why. Right there with ya. This was supposed to be a milk run. Payback isn't the only reason why we need to find him. We saw something back there, something that we weren't supposed to see. It's fair to assume that we're all still in danger. Agreed. And to neutralize that danger, we need to know who we are dealing with. Let us review the events that transpired tonight. The smallest detail could be important, so hold nothing back. Monica lived long enough to say a name. Feuerschwinge. She fought hard to tell us. It must be important. The Firewing. This is unexpected. You'll have to forgive me. This brings back many unpleasant memories. The Firewing. The most terrible of the great dragons. There are those who would disagree, but they never experienced the terror of living in her shadows. You are far too young to remember her, of course, but for Germans of my generation, the name Feuerschwinge is synonymous with chaos, destruction, and death. The dragons of today are subtle creatures, full of patience and guile. Feuerschwinge was not. After her awakening, she went on a 4-month rampage that claimed tens of thousands of lives. Amsel takes a deep breath, slowly releases it. There's a haunted look in his eyes. Those were the dark days. Countless men, women, and children were slaughtered, roasted alive in their homes by a creature of legend. No hope for salvation and no hand in sight. It was a horror that you could not begin to understand. What stopped her? I can't imagine that a rampaging dragon would just go away on its own. Well, eventually the Firewing was brought down by a man named Dr. Adrian Vauclair. Well, with the help of the Luftwaffe, of course. But it was experimental weapons assigned by Dr. Vauclair that finally pierced her hide. She fell in a hail of bullets and rocket fire and crashed down in the radioactive wasteland of the SOX. This event was called the Dragonfall. Hey! Safe at last from the dragon's wrath, Germany celebrated Vauclair as a hero. Our own Siegfried, a modern-day dragon slayer. My own family practically worshipped the man. The Dragonfall was as important an event as you make it out to be. I'm surprised I've never heard of it. Those early years of the Awakening were traumatic, Iger. Not just on a national level, but on a global scale. New species of awakened animals were being discovered daily. Within 2 years of Dragonfall, the active use of magic had returned to the world. A new source of terror for a bewildered public. And in 2021, in the COVID time, the sudden emergence of orcs and trolls gave rise to yet another wave of global panic. In light of such turmoil, is there any surprise Dr. Vauclair and the Firewing were forgotten? Dragons were yesterday's news. Again, all of this happened decades ago. To the best of my knowledge, the story of Feuerschwinge is a bit of historical trivia and nothing more. Yeah, this is... No. So let's think for a second. You have a dragon that committed, slaughter... How many people again? And for 4 months? And you're like, oh no, no one ever mentions that anymore. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Of course everyone would know that, dude. Alright, so Monica spent her dying breath trying to tell us about a long-dead dragon. Iga sweeps her eyes across the group, searching for a glimmer of insight. Finally, she gives up. Any ideas as to why? No, it doesn't make any more sense to me than it does for you. The Dragonfall is ancient history, and I know I misread that, and I'm sorry. Feuerschwinge has been dead and gone for 42 years. There's one thing that I do know. Whatever Monica saw, whatever she was trying to tell us, it was important. My theory is that this 4 month, not 4 months, sorry. This Feuerschwinge, the plan is to reanimate this dragon, which will happen, and so we have to cause the Dragonfall again, hence the title Dragonfall. That's my theory. Oh man, I'm sorry for yawning. That's my theory right now, as far as like how the plot of this game will go. So, he visibly struggles to call himself, takes a deep breath, and slowly releases it. I will look into this and I will find answers. In the meantime, you should turn up anything else of value. The estate was just a front for whatever was going on in the basement. That much is clear. It wasn't a minor enterprise either. The facility took serious funds to build. And time. There was more to it than we saw. Places like that don't spring up overnight. And all in secret. The owners, whoever they may be, were none too pleased by your escape, I'm sure. What else did you find? Well, after everything went to hell, we were confronted by an orc in military-grade armor. He appeared to be the head of security. That is not much to go on. If any details about the sword come to mind, any distinguishing features that I could look into? He was an older guy, for one. From the sound of his voice, I'm guessing mid to late 40s, pretty old for an orc. And he added skin grafts. Most of his face looked like replacement material. If the grafts come from a legitimate hospital, there may be medical records. That is something. I will see what I can find out. Did you note anything else during the run that may be of value? That's all we've got. No, we downloaded a thing, though. That's not much. His face drawn and haggard. It is thin, I agree. A basement, a middle-aged orc with skin grafts, and a long-forgotten world event. You haven't said a thing about our client, Paul. You holding out on us? No, little Decky. I'm not holding out. I am tired and I am frustrated, and I already miss Monica. This is badly written. This is really badly written. I already miss Monica. Yeah, she died. She just died. What the fuck? I did not think to mention our employer because I did not set up the job. Monica did. I warned her. I told her not to take this run, but she assured me it would be a cakewalk. Monica's was approached recently by a man who calls himself Green Winters. He used to be a prominent activist in the F-state political scene. Never much liked the man, and I certainly never trusted him. But Monica, she would do anything for her cause, anything for the Flux state. Winters swore that the data he was after was crucial to ensuring the future stability of the Flux. And that was all it took. Sounds like Green Winters our best lead then. Yes, most definitely. It is clear that Green Winters has involved us in something much larger than he led Monica to believe. When he finds out what happened on a run, he's probably gonna grab it. We need to chase him down before that happens. Alright, how do we find this guy? There's a man here in the Cruz Bazaar, a Turk named Altug Buraksgazi. He owns a little soy calf shop just down the way called Cafe Sezve. Dude, I can't read these things. This man is also a purveyor of information. I have done business with him from time to time. And you think he would know something about Green Winters? Yeah, when I discovered Monica's renewed association with Green Winters, I contacted Altug. One of his people has been keeping tabs on Winters ever since. As I said, I did not trust the man. For a good reason, it would seem. I'll talk to Altug and see what he knows about Green Winters. Very well, tell him I sent you. I will do what I can to dig into the information that you've uncovered already. Sparse, though it may be. We have a dog! As you start towards the safe house door, a large four-legged form steps around the corner. Dante. Monica's dog, an enormous mongrel of indeterminate breed. A low whimper emerges as he enters the room, head hanging low. Oh shit, Dante. Don't worry, boy. We'll look after you. At the sight of Monica's dog, Amsel's eyes well up. He inhales but can't quite catch his breath. He started whimpering about an hour ago, turned into a full-blown howl. Wouldn't stop. Kept. That's when I realized something bad had happened. Looking down into those huge brown eyes, you see intelligence and sadness. Brown. This is more like orange. He lets out a small whine and rubs his head against you. Scratch him. Until he leans into you and looks up mournfully, pressing his ribs against your leg. I guess the dog's going with you, Lil Decky. Amsel takes his ragged breath and releases it. Then a melancholy smile plays across his face. Well, perhaps a part of Monica lives on in Dante. Return to the safe house when you're finished with Alltag, mein Freuden. With a little luck, he can help us locate Green Winters, and we can get to the bottom of this. He stares at the floor, and now I think we should all take a moment for Monica. Alright, I want to talk to everyone. Lil Decky. Amsel peers at you apprehensively. His eyes are bloodshot, his expression grim. No, not yet. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Buddy. D3 turns his head at your approach, his aging face traced with a network of faint scars, legacy of too many fights over too many years. While he still retains a degree of strength and vigor, it is obvious that the shaman you see today is a shadow of his former self. Despite all of this, there's still an aura of power surrounding the man. He raises his bottle, offering it to you. Ildeki, welcome. I've got a bottle of schnapps that needs sharing, and we've got a fallen comrade to drink to. Yeah, to Monica. Prost. The liquor in the bottle is crystal clear, and as you raise it, you catch an intoxicating whiff of cloves and caramel. It tastes of sweetened corn and walnuts, with a lingering aftertaste of buttery toffee. You swallow a swig, then return the bottle to Dietrich's outstretched hand. It takes a long pull on the bottle, then locks eyes with you. Let me ask you a question, Lil Decky. What made you choose to come to Berlin? Like, what is the difference between this and this? Nothing in particular. Oh, come on, boss. You're gonna have to do better than that. Monica told me that you'd made a name for yourself in the Megaplex, at your own team and everything. Leads a man to wonder why you packed up and moved here. I just had to drop out aside for a while. Sure enough, I think that most of the team is here to hide from something. Not me, of course. Given the choice between hiding from something and punching it smack in the nose, you know which direction I tend to lean. But most of the others, yeah, even Iger's hiding out from something. Really? How do you know? Intuition. Got a nose for damaged people. Of course, I spent most of my life running with and playing for folks who were damaged in one way or another, so they might have something to do with it. So, things got heavy back in the Ruhrplex and you decided to brilliant head to Berlin. Am I getting that right? More or less. There wasn't much left for me in the Ruhrplex and Monica made me a hell of an offer. Ah, yeah, Monica. Dietrich raises his bottle again and closes his eyes and takes a long drink. After a moment has passed, he returns his attention to you. It all comes back to our girl, doesn't it? So let me ask you, just what was your relationship with Monica anyway? I know that you two knew each other way back, but she was pretty quiet about these things. Why do you want to know? Monica was my friend. I cared about her. I don't know, I guess that I just want to get to know her better. There were some areas of her life that have always been a mystery, and if you could shed any light on them, I'd be appreciative. I can respect that. So what was the deal between the two of you? Don't leave me in suspense. I'm gonna go the friendship route. Right there with you, and privileged to say so. She was one of the best women I've ever known. Anyway, I've taken enough of your time, and the bottle's almost empty. Thanks for taking the time to talk. For what it's worth, I'm happy you're here with us. Teacher takes a final pull on the bottle, then tips it forward, pouring the rest on the ground. Rest in peace, Monica. We'll miss you, girl. Alright, so I gave backstory to me and Monica. Iga glares at you, and you can taste the bile in her stare. She clearly still blames you for Monica's death. Something I can do for you, fearless leader. You're wrong about me, Iga, and I intend to prove that to you. She stares at you for a moment, then looks away. Best of luck with that, little Decky. Now please, leave me alone. As you wish. There's no point in just, like, aggravating a person. Glory is beautiful. What did I say? Glory is beautiful. In a Y-fish... Y-fish? What do you mean, Y-fish? What does this mean? Sort of way. Her features are almost elvish in their delicacy. There's something cold about her that you find slightly unsettling. What's more unsettling is her chrome. Glory is rocking a heavy load out of cyberware. From head to toe, she looks to be composed more of plastic and metal than she is of skin and bone. In the shadows, individuals such as this are anything but uncommon, but Glory's cyberware is first generation. All of it. Bulky, invasive, practically museum pieces. This chrome was obsolete well before she was born. Lil Decky. Glory shifts her gaze to you, but her expression is as cool and placid as always. Can I help you? Hey Glory, how are you holding up? Don't worry about me, I'm solid. You sure? You look like you're a million miles away. I'll be with you when it counts. Right now it doesn't. I'm gonna get fucked. I have a question for you, Glory, of the personal kind. I'm not big on sharing sport. Personal reasons. You understand, I'm sure. The edge in her voice tells you that she's not interested in continuing this conversation. Of course, we all have our secrets, but if you ever want to talk to me, I'm here. Yeah, I think I spoke to all. Wait, the stash. Okay, we got nothing. But we have karma. Yeah, I need to improve this. Alright, we're gonna end like that. The fact that I have 2 puppies, that is amazing. Aww. Oh yeah. Well guys, I think for a first episode, we've done good progress. It's just the tutorial and like the setting and who we are and what our goal is and like what sets off the events of the journey, and I'm really excited. I think that the big majority of the game is the same as Shadowrun Returns, but the little improvements here and there, I think make it make the experience a bit better. I am gonna have to get used to the new menus, particularly in the combat. Uh, but I'm really looking forward to seeing what the plot twist, like the twists and turns that this campaign has in store for me. And yeah, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.